welcome back to Mega Man 3!
Fourth gear, Snake Man! So, yeah, we're doing Snake Man now because of the whole recently, the whole new form for Luffy with the whole Snake Man thing. Which will probably be old news by the time this video gets posted, but it's still fairly new to us. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yeah.
And that means I'm really going to start getting on Mark's butt to get that opening animation done.
Yeah, and I think I know of a way to make it short but still show the selection screen.
What, just have it move once and select the thing?
Move once and then boom, move on.
Okay. Move once and then move on.
3 of these guys, are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. That wasn't hard.
You know, on the selection screen, I'm thinking you could have like Classic Series, X Series, Legend Series, ZX Series, Legend Series, Zero Series, ZX Series.
Oh, okay, that missed.
And then a Battle Network series, sure, why not? We'll get to those at some point, I think. Probably.
Gotcha. Oh, that's not a wall. But it's also pointless.
You know, the funny thing about Mega Man is you literally could have just dropped down without the ladder and it wouldn't have killed you. In any other side-scrolling game, going down without the ladder would have killed you, it would have counted as a death bit, but not Mega Man.
Huh.
There are people that think, oh, Mega Man games, they're so hard, and yet I honestly think they're some of the most fair games of their generation. They can be difficult, but...
Okay.
Get out the needle cannon. Remember, you can rapid fire the needle cannon. You can only hit him when his eyes open.
Come on,
when I say rapid fire, I mean you can literally hold it.
Whoa.
Needle cannon is also Snake Man's weakness, but of course, you know the rule. Right?
Yeah, I know the rule. There we go.
Oh, and don't forget you have Rush Jet, which is what you got from killing Needle Man.
Huh, which ladder should I go up?
The one on the right is just some item refills.
I could get some item refills, I guess.
Or, I think there's like a health... Oh, those things are random. What? You have to break them open.
Oh, okay.
Ooh!
Thank you!
Extra life was nice.
Of course, I gotta beat this guy again now.
Hey Mark, have you ever seen the Ninja Gaiden trilogy?
Yes, I think.
On the Super Nintendo?
I think I looked that up once.
That is one of the worst 16-bit upgrades to an 8-bit trilogy-type game that I've ever seen. I mean, you have this, which everything's like remade from the ground up and whatnot. You have, obviously the Super Mario All-Stars. In Japan, they remade Dragon Quests 1, 2, and 3 for the Super Nintendo. 1 and 2 was on a collection, and 3 was its own thing, with even better visuals than what 1 and 2 had. But you know what the Ninja Gaiden trilogy did?
What?
Imagine if they just copied and pasted, if you just were to copy and paste the NES sprites and backgrounds exactly, added some more colors to some of the sprites with some shading, and called it a day.
Huh. Get back down here.
Oh, and then imagine if in the third game you removed some graphical effects from it that were in the NES, like things like I'm having a massive brain fart right now. Parallax scrolling and whatnot, which the NES doesn't support natively. You have to cheat to do that. But Ninja Gaiden 3 on the NES had like a lot of parallax scrolling and other interesting graphical effects that are removed in the Super Nintendo version for whatever reason.
Why should I attack these guys exactly?
Because you're an idiot.
Seriously, don't attack them. As long as they're not in your way, it doesn't really matter.
I don't get why in Brentalfloss's song change. I don't get why in Brentalfloss's song he says, "I hope he doesn't have the Shadow Blade." Because well, Shadow Blade is a secondary weakness. His main weakness is the needle cannon. This is not the Snake Man that Katakuri fought.
A little slowdown going on here.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Yep.
When Luffy uses his Python... Python. I didn't say Python. That's a Dragon Ball Z character. A filler character at that.
Yeah.
Python. Well, Python. Slip of the tongue. Maybe now you want to F5 since you got full health?
Yeah, I'll just wait until this dang thing fills up. Now!
But now with Luffy's new, like, seeing into the future style of hockey and the way he can, like, and the way his Python or whatever, Culverine, I think he also calls it, can, like, just, you know, bend around and everything. I guess you could call it his Search Snake.
I've never really figured out where to go to dodge this guy.
Just jump over his snakes.
Good.
Oh, he always jumps up. He always jumps up when he comes. Yeah, he jumps onto the platforms. So when he jumps onto the platform, run under him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just follows this pattern.
Okay, now
I didn't know he was going to double back right then and there.
Yeah. It's like, I'd say, yeah, you are doing a better job than me, but it's still a challenge for you. Snake Man, you are a tricky bitch. Especially with the lag and stuff.
Let's see how you deal with Shadow Man.
What's the terrain like?
Flat. It's not the terrain you have to worry about. Oh, go all the way over that. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Sometimes he will turn around when you're in the corner for no reason, but yeah, for the most part he will go right into you.
No, he doesn't ever come all the way to that corner.
But how did he hit you that one time?
He kind of clipped me because I was if you're like all the way in the corner, he won't run to that. I was standing a little bit to the left of the corner.
Huh.
If you're like all the way up against the wall, he won't run into you. But when you shoot, you kind of stick out.
I like the picture. I'm a snake.
Oh, snake, a snake. It's Luffy Snake Man. Mushroom.
Yeah.
Search Snake. This is Snake. Come in.
Wow.
File 1.
Yep. File 1.
Press start.
Say yes. Okay. And okay.
And at the very end, I just want to say that Luffy's Snake Man form is like the most badass looking of all of his fourth gear forms.
Which he has.
He has Bound Man, Tank Man, and Snake Man.
Yep.
Luffy is now becoming his own Mega Man bosses.
It's like when Luffy decides to select one of his powers, he's just in the middle of this window. He's like, should I get that one or? But yeah. Anyway, if you look over here,
by Sparkman,
you'll find a subscription button, and you won't even have to fight Sparkman to click it. If you look over there, there's a playlist for all of Mega Man 3 Wily Wars. And down here is a foe I have to fight eventually, which might be a pain. But right now, it's a playlist! A random playlist, and there's another random playlist on Gemini Man. Thanks for watching. You son of a bitch.
I beat him. Eventually.